Kailangan nating talunin tong pandemic na to.
Kailangan lumaban kailangan may gawin.
I'm not going to be part of that 40% that will not survive, and that's it.
There's still a drop of life, then I'm gonna hold on to that and I'm gonna keep it alive.
Even just buying one mask na 35 pesos, it's like we dance for joy.
Kung nag-umpisa ka na, sana may bumili ng tinda ko, parang back to basic ako.
Doon mo ma-feel na, okay, may pag-asa pala.
For the sake of the Filipinos, we just have to give it a fight, di ba?
Pwede bang
matungkol si Mali dahil inaalagaan ng maayos kaya nabibigyan ng enrichment program.
Sa pinakamasarap na trabaho sa buong mundo, sana nakakita ng trabaho kasama mo dito.
Kinagat ako ni Catriona. She is a Bengal tiger of 2 months.
All right. Hello. Hello. Magandang
Hello.
hapon. Okay, so we're going straight to our, bumati na muna tayo since we're here na. Good afternoon, Jug. How are you? What's up?
Good afternoon po, DJ Raymond. Ito, another Saturday, another week already has passed. Sobrang bilis ng oras. And of course, to our viewers, our early viewers, thank you for coming in early. And that will be on till 6:15. Huwag kayong aalis. Huwag kayong mainit. Enjoy nyo lang yung palabas. Maraming salamat, guys.
Yeah, we have a very exciting guest. That early shout out na rin sa ating mga nag-chat na, nag-post ng comments yan. Kay Mark Ryan Cabal, check the hood, I'm watching. Hello, dude.
Hello, Mark Ryan
Also-
Cabal.
And also kay DJ Love, shout out DJ Remasi. Pagod na siya. Ako naman, don't be tired. Kasi actually nurse yan. A COVID-19 nurse. So stay safe.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Stay safe po.
Alright. Yeah,
Thank
much
you for
respect.
watching.
Yeah. Okay, let's go do this thing now. Here we
Here
go.
we go, guys. Keep it locked here. Kaya nga alis.
Yep, on Edge TV.
Hello, this is DJ Angela of Radio Pilipinas, and you're listening to Edge TV with Jug Honey Love.
Let's go back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Let's go back. Let's go back to yesterday. Go back to love. Back to yesterday. 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 Let's go back. Let's go back to yesterday. Go back to love. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday.
When we're ready to make decisions and we get whatever we want for being children. Now I look back a bit, everything's so different. I used to wanna learn things, now I share my own experience.
Let's go back to yesterday.
When I learned a lot, everything was all about trying to find the first love. Give it everything you got, heart, soul, and mind. Ain't no high-tech stuff, so if you want my time, you got it, baby. Back in high school, I remember those days. I get them love notes, passing it through the windows while the class pause. Hindi oo pwede ewan ano tamang sagot. Sino ba ang mga crush mo? Ano ang mga names? Lahat ay matatalino when we're calculating flames. Yeah, those were the days. Come back with me to this memory lane.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Let's go back.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Go back to love.
Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Let's go back.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Go back to love.
Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday.
I remember
Back to
back then,
yesterday.
uso pa ang harana. Uso rin na mag-text, ito'y larong pang kalsada. Wala pang CP, salamat sa easy call. Galit-galit ang pangkal hip-hop sa Mega Mall. Nanay, tatay, gusto kong tinapay. Ate, kuya, gusto kong everybody's playing games, patintero taguan. Chinese Carter habulan, naliligo sa ulan. Ako'y ganyan noon. And I appreciate those days as I embrace the changes. All the different stages, learning different ways so I can make it count. My knowledge shared around. When they can happen soon, when they can happen now. Back to yesterday for lessons and hope. Good or bad, you know that you can cope. Come back with me to this memory lane.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Let's go back.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Go back to love.
Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Back to yesterday.
Let's go back.
Let's go back to yesterday.
Go back to love.
Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Back to yesterday. Where you think gonna go? What you know? Back to yesterday.
Sometimes I ask myself, do I have to go through this? Trying to figure out when I'm gonna make it, yeah. Sometimes I don't know why I get so frustrated Wait, what's going on with my life? I've been through ups and downs, different whereabouts. Being crazy sometimes it makes me lose my mind. Well, I guess that's life, come and think about it. Ooh, that's why you always have to believe, yeah. And when I think about all the times I've fallen down, I still try to pick it up and up and up. And when we dream about all them thoughts to be as one, we can try to pick it up and up and up. Yeah, yeah, do. Oh, yeah, you feel like words are trying to bring you down. Yeah, it hurts, but you gotta try to ignore it. People say, people do, but you gotta know what's best for you. Stop being afraid of the things you might have missed. Yeah, I know that you've got so much on your plate, so much on, and all you really wanna do is take a break. And when I think about all the times I've fallen down, I still try to pick it up and up and up. And when we dream about all them thoughts to be as one, we can try to pick it up and up and up.
There'll be times when you can get enough love from your friends and family, or even from God. In these times you only gotta have faith. Praying heals cause it cleans every bit of hate. All those struggles and strives, it's a part of journey that can make you get to where you wanna be. Hold on tight and don't you ever let go of the dream. You're inspiring someone you don't know, so just keep moving forward to where you're going. Rising up gives you strength and it teaches lessons, so you can weather each season. Gives you a reason for breathing, whether it's taking or giving a blessing from your existence.
And when I think about all the times I've fallen down, I still try to pick it up and up and up. And when we dream about all them thoughts to be as one, we can try to pick it up and up and up. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah.
We got nothing to sell but dreams. Basta pangarap, wag kang paawas.
Dati ganoon, iba na ngayon. Nakawala sa apat na sulok ng kahon. Ang pagkakataong ibinigay sa kamay, hindi sinayang. At nalapasan ng pagsubok na nakaharang. Akyatin ang dapat akyatin, bahakin ang nagas sa dapat nais kong marating. Ang imposible gawing simple, maging taktikal, sugal ang buhay. Dito sa mundong walang libre, mag-ambisyon, tuloy ang lakad, sundan ang yapak at tapak, higpit ng yakap at alad ng pangarap sa palad sumayan. Okay, walang imposible, di dumidepende, bumagsak man, laban ko laban.
Maraming nadaan na kahapon, mga matang nagkapigit, bubuksan ko na ngayon. Papalapit sa pagkamit ng mga pangarap, konting tulak ko na lang ako na ang may hawak, may harang man. Lahat malalabasan, basta puso at isipan ko positibo ang laman. Sa mga pagsubok, ako ay natuto. Nakita ko lakas ko paggamit ko aking puso. Kaya tayong lahat tumingala sa alapap. Sige ba na tagyat ka nga, tayo ay mangarap. Pagkapag bumagsak, dapat agad bumangon, buksan ang papaklipad ang magtagumpay sa paglaon. Rendido.
When you fall on those knees and nowhere to run to, there's still hope. You gotta believe and reach those dreams. Everything is in you. Everything is in you. Walang border, walang papel. Everything is in you. Basta pangarap, huwag kang maawat. Alam ko matagal mo nang dinarasan, magbago ang buhay madugtungan, iahon sa iyong kinasasadlakan. Ito ang pagkakataon na wala sa kamay mo noon. Liwanag sa dilim ang iyong nakita, gumawa ka ng aksyon. Hindi nga ikaw ang magdesisyon. Pangarap uno, ginulo ang apat na bilang ipagdiwang. Hawak ko na mikropono, di ka pa sinisilang, tila di ka makatulog at mapakali sa paglapag ng mga sugo. Armasan ang sarili, alisin ang inggit, wag mainip. Kunin mo sa puso ang iyong katunggali, tipong bagyong dumating, oportunidad, sakmalin mo agad.
Pare, ipan mo na.
When you fall on those knees and know where to run to, there's still hope. You gotta believe and reach those dreams. Rendido, walang border, walang papel. Everything is in you. Everything is in Rendido, walang border, walang papel. Everything is in you.
Nothing to sell but dreams.
Rendido.
We got nothing to sell but dreams.
Basta pangarap, huwag kang paawat.
Hey, what's up? Nandito nga pala si Jack ng Lady Masta. Nandito tayo ngayon sa Gising Diwa on Edge TV with Jug Hanilov. Halina subaybayan natin ang istasyon na to at tangkilikin dahil itong istasyon na to ay di basta-basta, parang mga Lady Masta.
Hi everyone! Ako po si Joanne ng Lady Masta. And nandito po ako ngayon para suportahan ng Gising Diwa ng Edge TV. Edge TV, kasama po natin dito si DJ Jack Hanilov. Thank you so much guys. Peace!
And
Hello.
we are back.
We're back. Good afternoon again. Magandang hapon ulit
Yes.
sa mga nanonood or nakikinig dito sa episode 2.
Yeah.
Is this 2 or 3? Of season 2.
Season 2, episode 2 of season 2. Yeah.
Yes. So ngayong hapon we're going to be talking to one of pioneers of the hip hop groups. For the hip hop community. Their group came out in the mid-90s and they're known as SVC or Sun Valley Crew. So yung isang member po nun, yes, yung isang member po nun yun ang guest natin ngayong hapon. And syempre mula since then, he's been doing a lot of things. Hindi naman siya tumigil sa paggawa ng music. So he's done solo projects. He was part of a band before. Syempre hip-hop pa rin ang roots niya. Then he is also a producer. He does beat making and produces music for different artists from different generations, and he also has latest songs or projects or albums with current active or young artists today. So kaya tsaka DJ Raymond, ang dami niyang ginagawa ngayon ng mga bagay na bagay dito sa ating show, sa theme ng show na Gising Diwa. Kaya in-invite ko siya and thank God that he's available. So we're just going to be waiting for him. He'll be coming soon if he's not there yet.
Yep.
Sa
Not
mga,
yet, not yet.
yes. Sa mga nanonood na nakikinig, makakarinig ulit kayo ng maraming kwento from our guest kasi his experience in what he does with music and in the hip-hop community is from the 90s pa up to the present. So hindi siya tumigil.
Diba?
Marami po talaga siyang experience at marami siyang masishare sa atin na mga perspective, you know, as a musician, as an MC, as a rapper, a performer, everything. So,
everything. Okay.
Ayun.
So,
At
ayun, SVC, syempre, medyo alam niyo naman.
Yes, ang valid
pioneers
po.
yan eh. Oo. Nung
And-
halos wala pa nag-hip-hop rap, ayan, sila yan.
And his name, of course,
Yeah.
is he's known as Juss Rye. So that's Juss Rye, short for Ryan. Kasi yung name niya ay Ryan. So maraming salamat sa mga nanonood din dun sa kabilang page, Pinoy Papa's Org page.
Yep,
Thank you
shout
for
out sa inyo.
viewing.
Yep.
At sa mga nanonood dyan, pwede kayo mag-comment para alam namin na nandyan kayo. Huwag kayo mahiya. Let us know that you're actually listening or watching. And if you're not able to watch now, pwede nyong panoorin to anytime. You know, at your convenience. Kasi meron din to sa YouTube channel ng Edge TV at nakasave din to sa Facebook sa pages ng Edge TV Philippines and of course Pinoy Papa's organization.
Yeah. Okay. So kanina somebody reacted to the song that we played, yung Back to Yesterday. Nice. Parang meaningful in my life, especially when I was a child. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for appreciating that. Oo. Nagpapatugtog tayo ng mga women, as you notice. This is in celebration, of course, of Women's Month, since March is Women's History Month, and of course, nung nakaraang Monday, March 8, was International Women's Day. So, even if yung guests natin na hindi mga kababaihan, of course, nagbibigay pa rin tayo sa kanila ng pagpugay by playing songs by different female artists from the hip-hop community. At kung mapapansin niyo yung mga radio drops din are also by women or with women, di ba?
Girl power tayo ngayon.
Yes.
For the past two now, from
yes.
Last Saturday until now. Yeah.
Yes, and magpapatuloy po yan until the end of the month. The entire March will be playing music from different female artists. And of course, mamaya after ng interview natin with our guests, we'll be playing 3 music videos of his. And then after, meron po tayong discussion. So sana sa mga nanonood, you can join us. DJ Raymond will be flashing the topics for discussion later. At pwede kayong mag-comment para sumali sa aming conversation. So please do share this video. Thank you so much in advance.
We have another comment here, si Axel Salas.
Hello, Axel.
Oh, shout out. Yeah. Alright, hintayin na yung ating guest din eh. Siguro later, siguro, what we can do is just share one music video ni Juss Rye, then he pops into the screen, Pero as of now, wala pa siya sa sa ating backstage. Okay.
Papasok na po siya, nag-message na po siya sa akin.
Okay.
Ayun, so
it takes time pa rin para makapasok dito sa StreamYard because of our internet challenges in the Philippines.
Yes,
please do bear with
always.
us. Buti nga ngayon, better ang internet because of better weather, di ba?
Yes, cool weather. Ano siya, hindi siya masyadong hindi siya
internet friendly. Yeah.
All right.
Internet friendly yung ating weather ngayon.
Okay, so while we're waiting for our guest, Juss Rye to come in, gusto ko lang mag-invite sa mga tao, if you have mga songs na tungkol sa public interest or socially relevant siya na hip-hop songs, you can go ahead and send it to us so that we can feature it here. Kahit i-comment nyo na lang dyan sa may comment ngayon, yung link, madali na namin mabalikan yan for future episodes. So we invite you to join in our weekly conversation here. It's called Gising Diwa. No, ang focus ng show na to is to feature really socially relevant tracks, yung mga
Yeah.
conscious, thought-provoking tracks from the hip-hop community.
Yeah,
All
meaningful
right.
stuff. Yeah, we talk about meaningful stuff here.
Yes, so
And
while
of
we
course,
are...
you are also open to participate, diba? There are no wrong answers here. We just need your opinion or your inputs, yung reaction ninyo. Kasi we're open to this. We want this to be interactive.
Yes, yes, always. That's why it's a talk show using StreamYard para madaling mag-interact tayo, no?
Yeah,
Anyway,
and nandito na si Roy, actually.
ayun, perfect.
Stage.
Okay.
Can we put her in? Him pala? Put him.
Opo.
Malalaki
Go
na
ahead
pala.
po.
All right. Juss Rye. Welcome to Edge TV's Gising Diwa. Hello, Rye.
Hello, Rye. What's
Hello,
up?
hello. Kumusta? Ayos lang. Kumusta, Jugs? Kumusta, DJ Raymond?
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Pretty good, Rye.
Yeah.
Bati ka
Balita.
muna kung may babatiin ka.
Ibang klase to. Una bate, ah.
Oo.
Siyempre.
Yun sa mga nakikinig na lang sa inyo. Diba? Magandang, ano na ba? Afternoon pa lang. Oo.
Yeah.
Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Yun.
Ayun.
Oo.
Oo. So, yes, this is DJ Raymond, is of course behind, the man behind Edge TV Philippines. And so we started doing this show nga tungkol sa Gising Diwa, no? At maraming salamat, Rai, for agreeing to be part of this show until 6:15.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me.
Our pleasure.
Anything for si Jugs.
Salamat, Rai, lakas. Alright, so syempre ako kilala na kita, no? But for our viewers or our future viewers who may watch this show at another time, no? We just wanna talk a little bit about you as the artist. So, simple, basic question lang, sino ba si Juss Rye? Give us a short backgrounder about you as an artist.
Let me start by, siguro, nagkagrupo ako noong 1995. Yun yung SVC, Sun Valley Crew. We came out with 2 albums, one in 96 and one in 98. Actually, 3 album. Yung dalawang yun under Universal Records. And then the third one, we released it independently back in 2004. So, but for me, yung iba kasing kagrupo ko na gumawa na ng ibang racket nila. But me, I personally stayed on music, naging radio DJ ako, nag-DJ ako sa Wave. From until this point is actually about music and sound. So I'm a sound engineer, I'm a music writer, I'm a music producer. So if you see the denominator na in common denominator is always about music and sound.
Music.
So yun, lahat. Gumagawa akong commercial, lahat. VO, kahit na basta tungkol sa tunog at I'm there. Like, kaya ko yan. Kaya natin yan. Yun.
Kaya nga, very extensive ang experience mo, and your skill set really is it's fantastic, di ba? Talagang you've decided to stay. Sabi mo nga, the rest of your group mates ventured into their own rackets or whatever. Ikaw talaga, bigyan mo yung sound sa music.
Oo. Wala eh. Committed na eh. Tsaka, ito lang alam natin gawin. Tsaka, like, it started out with, sa totoo lang, nung nag-start kaming 4, ako yung pinaka-skeptical at tsaka hesitant sa aming 4.
Bakit?
Ano lang ako eh, fan lang ako eh. I love listening to the music. I love appreciating yung of course, I was lucky enough to meet sila Butch, Masterplan, people, yung mga kasabayan ko, jokes.
Yes.
So that's how I started. Like, groupie ako ng Masterplan na naging barkada ko sila, na naging, so it's, ako, nung niyaya nila ako na, tara, gawa tayo. Sabi, I don't think I can do that. Hindi ako confident. But, ako pa yun natira.
Ganun naman eh. Kasi, it's never predictable, di ba? I mean, it's a good thing you decided to join them kasi kita mo naman yung mga nagawa mo na all throughout these years, di ba? And I have one of your old albums and the last one, the third one. I have those. So I know the difference ng tunog mo from the first, as SBC anyway. And then when you guys did the band setup with SBC, so talagang super appreciate ko talaga yung mga yung ginawa niyo noon. And yun nga yung, I think one of the songs or the videos you sent us is part of that, di ba? Yung Keep on Falling. Is that part of that album?
Yeah. It's unreleased yun kasi nung ginawa namin yung third album, like you said, nag-form kami ng band. Right after that, parang, of course, the only logical thing to do is, to record songs. And one of the songs that parang nag-enjoy kaming perform is actually that. I produced that track. Pero sabi ko, tara, gawa tayo ng live band version. And unfortunately, yung album na yun at saka yung project na yun, hindi rin natuloy. And because yung banda namin, maraming halos lahat may mga kanya-kanya din kaming banda. So, but it was fun for yung length ng nabuhay yung banda. It was really, really fun.
Naalala ko yung na yun. I remember those days, yung mga early 2000s. What was that other band you were a part of also? I forgot the name.
After kasi ng SVC, nagbuo kami ni Dan ng Chilities.
Yun, di ba? DJ Remo, mo extensive ang talaga sa band setup din.
Tapos, after ng Chilities, nagtayo kami nila Kelvin ng Itchy Worms ng Corporate Lo-Fi.
Yun, yung naalala ko, Corporate Lo-Fi. And Chilities, of course.
So yun. Ever since, it's been, yun lang yung progression.
Oo. So, syempre now, after all these years, I know that you have been heavily involved with producing different artists nga, yung mga, not necessarily bago. To me, I call them mid-school na eh. If they're already in their late 20s or early 30s or mid-30s, sa akin, ang tawag ko dyan sa mga yan, just for categorizations, mid-school. Right? I know you've been doing a lot of work with some of them, especially si Keija. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Kasi nung 2014, actually 13.
Yes.
Nagtayo ako ng production I-decline ko lang.
Nawala yung mic mo, humina.
Sorry.
Yan, okay na.
Yeah. 2013, and then nagtayo kami ni Enigma ng indie label, yun yung Uprising.
Yes.
So that's when I started. That's when I started producing songs for some of the artists that were under Uprising. Sila Keija, actually hindi ako gumawa kay Balakid, kay Zaito gumawa ako. So, yun yung mga projects. And yeah, masaya kasi you learn and you still and I still enjoy it.
Tsaka alam ko that even if you don't produce the music, I know you're the engineer. You're the one mastering the albums or some of them anyway. Or they record at your own studios, di ba? So I've followed you guys throughout the years, and sabi ko nga, I don't know if I mentioned to DJ Raymond. DJ Raymond, yung nauna talaga sa yung mga ganitong klaseng tema in the hip-hop community, mga socially relevant, it really, Uprising is really one of them that really pushed it at the forefront, successfully, I should say, as early nga as mga 2013-14. So, sila talaga yung mga naglalabas ng mga ganyang klaseng kanta na talagang pag-iisipin ka, so the lyrics are, some are really very aggressive or some are just really, kumbaga, how we say it, real talk. Yeah, it's very inspiring. It's really one of the reasons why I was motivated to do Gising, Diwa, Rye.
You were influenced.
I'm friends. definitely. I want to say that straight up right now kasi I'm friends with solo artists in the underground who are um, very bold in their points of views when it comes to different issues, whether it be personal or first community or the country. Tapos sabi ko, ang dami-dami nyo, pare-pareho kayo ng ginagawa, pero solo-solo kayo. Try nga natin magbuo na lang tayo ng maliit lang. Let's start small. Let's see what happens. And that's how Gising Diwa was born with the inspiration from Uprising, really. So, kaya sabi ko, totoo yun, Rai. I told them, of course, the first few members of Gising Diwa, and kaya sabi ko nung iniisip ko yung mga invite ko, isa ka sa mga talagang iniisip ko, nilagay ko sa listahan. Siyempre si Alaric yung isa doon. Kung papayag si Alaric, siyempre, di ba? But I think he will naman, he said yes before for my other show, di ba? So anyway,
but just to also FYI, I'm not part of Uprising anymore. So
okay. Yes.
Oo. But si Enigma pa rin ang head and yeah.
But please go ahead. Ano na ngayon ang venture mo? Ano na ngayon? Siyempre ako alam ko, but please let us know. Ano na ngayon ang ginagawa mo? Something if you would like to share currently.
Well, right now, naka-focus ako sa Music Colony, which is...
Yes.
Parang may delay ako.
Konti. Yeah. Pero you're back. Yeah. Normal lang dito yan.
Okay, yeah. Yung Music Colony Records is now a sub-label of Warner Music Philippines. So that's my focus right now. My focus is actually to still the same, help artists, and then hopefully I can sign 2 or 3 within the year who I think would best represent what my vision is for Music Colony. And of course, madali lang yun kasi marami namang talentadong Pilipino na nasa hip-hop and R&B, at least for the urban. So that's my focus right now. So Music Colony Records is what's really keeping me busy right now. Yeah.
And it's with Music Colony you released the 90 Nice album? 90 Nice ba yun? Tama ba yung pagbigkas ko doon?
Yeah. Tama. Yun yung parang personal project na since pag wala akong ginagawa, yun yung focus ko. But I was lucky enough to invite, actually buong album yan eh. Marami na akong kanta na produce for 90 Nice. It's an album compilation. Pero again, hindi ko lang nailabas lahat because I wanted to release each song parang single-single. Kasi pag nilabas ko ng isang bulto, iba na ngayon yung iba na yung laruan mawawala yung value ng ibang kanta eh. So gusto ko sana pa piso-piso pero yun nga medyo huminto dahil nagkaroon ng ibang project. But I have songs with Pamilya Dimagi ba? I have songs with madami. Some of the songs that I have yet to release. So hopefully siguro masama ko soon. Or mailabas ko, I mean.
Yes. So of course,
siguro we should play one of his songs na, no? Excited na tayo marinig. Music ni Juss Rye. But before that nga pala, si Prince says, whoop.
Si Pecado yan, Pecado.
And ayan, Gising Diwa and DJ Angela is also.
Hello, DJ Angela, Pecado. Okay, so
prepare ko to. Yeah.
Let's play.
Our song is, alin yun?
Unahin natin yung Wala.
Okay.
Unahin natin yung Wala, which is, is it from the 90 Nice album or late na, after na siya?
It's also part of that, but this is actually the very, very first song I released na ako lang mag-isa.
Oo. Ayos nga eh. Ganda nga eh.
Yeah, most of the songs that I release, may kasama ako, may feature ako, but this one is just me. With the help of a good friend of mine, Simon from Daily Grind, we created the video and ano lang to, pang-release ng
Tamang Tama siya sa tema ng show. At saka we also played one of your songs from that album a few weeks ago. I think yung kasama mo or two songs pala. Yung kasama si Keja and one with Ali and Mike Cosa. We played those here, DJ Raymond.
Nice.
Two of those videos na si Rye, si Juss Rye ang nag-produce. Part of the 90 Nice album. Alright guys, so let's listen first. Ngayon, check it out. This is Wala from our guest this afternoon, Juss Rye. Keep it locked here on Gising D1 Edge TV.
Yung pangit na anak mo nila pag-asawa ng medyo magalit na kayong ka naman o. Uy, bakit na simula? Hindi na katapusan. Pangit na simula. Ang pangit din ng katapusan.
Yeah. Some crazy times. Yeah. I spent another day trying to figure out this mess. I speak my mind and try to make it through another test. This is the life that we wanted, designed by the lies and the system we created. Every step I take takes me back to where I started. Every breath I take is my reason to be cold-hearted. Meron pa bang patutunguan ng nakita mo pa? Pag-asa kung ikaw na mismo ang sumira sa binitawang salita. Nagwawala. Manslaughter, new order, rape your own daughter. The same question every day, when will it be over? Criticizing every wrong doesn't satisfy. Keep searching for the truth until I die satisfied. It gets harder every day just to keep it all afloat. Push it to the limit, finish on a high note. Ang pagkakamali na pinagdadaanan ay mananatili lamang kung di tayo magbabago. Nang mawala. Born and raised in the era of integrity and standards. My mama said to look back so I can move forward. Knowledge from the streets, never from the books. Accumulated everything by hook or by crooks. That separates me from you and what you stand for. What you see around my circle is what I live for. Lahat ng bagay sa mundo ay sadyang panandalian. At bigyan ng halaga ang iyong dinadaanan. Huwag mawala. Tuloy-tuloy ang laban, huwag kang hihinto hanggang tuloy-tuloy ang laban, huwag kang hihinto hanggang tuloy-tuloy ang laban, huwag kang hihinto hanggang tuloy-tuloy ang laban, huwag kang hihinto hanggang
Alright, so that was Wala. Ayos yan, ganda. I loved it. I actually appreciate it. You know, yung matagal ka nang di gumagawa tapos gawa ka ng solo track mo. It's always going to be heartfelt. Yun nga. Simpleng-simple pero lakas ng dating. So the next song, simple-simple. And na-notice mo, DJ Raymond, yung beat production niya. Talagang, kung ano yung marka talaga, kaya 90 nice eh. The sound of that era back then. That's probably why I really love it too, right? Ito ngayon, yung Hanggang Kailan. Tell us a little bit about that. The one with Keja and Abby Plutario.
While I'm preparing it.
Yeah, Hanggang Kailan is a song from yung project namin ni Keja na EP. The EP is called Pamantayan. And it's a song, yung hook na sulat ko nung time na medyo maraming taong sumusuko at that time. So it was just inspired by that. And then when I wrote the hook and the melody and then finally got Abby to sing it, we decided to say, hey, labas natin sayang. So yeah.
Perfect. I listened. Of course, I watched the video and listened to it. It's those who are watching and listening, you're gonna understand bakit perfect siya for this show. So Hanggang Kailan, something inspirational, something that will make you think. Here's the second song from our guest, Juss Rye, featuring, it's a song with Keja featuring Abby Plutario. Here we go.
Hanggang kailan ka magtitiis? Hanggang kailan itatago ang inagtis? Huwag nawang mababayaan mawala ang kulay ng iyong mundo.
Tama na, huling pasya sa pagnanasa. Bumitaw, kumalas sa dalang sandata. Dumistansya at nawalan ng pag-asa. Kamalasan lang ang siyang tinatamasa. Mulat sa umpisa, aking pinipilit akyatin ang taas. Gano'n man katarik, ngunit pag misula nang napapalapit, inakalang tuktok. Lalim lang sa tingin sa halip na umamo. Lalong lumalayo ang pagkapanalo. Madamot na trato, kultado sa ng pag-urumentado. Ang pagkapigo, tila atay planado. Lagok sa basong panghuling sisimutin. Tumingala sa kisame, ito na ang sagot. Sa tulad kong malalim ang daing, hawak ang lubid ng pagluhay, matatapos din.
Hanggang kailan ka magtitiis? Hanggang kailan itatago ang inagtis? Huwag nawang mababayang mawala ang kulay ng iyong mundo.
Sige pa, ituloy ang iyong paglaban. Huwag matakot, tumadilim ang daanan. Tanong sa isipan ay bigyang halaga. Pansinin pag-abot ng dinadala niya. Huwag ka lang bumitaw at kumapit ka lang. Walang ibinigay na dinalampasan. Ang katanyagan ay hanggang dito lamang. Kaya't huwag malungkot, ilabas ang tapang. Lumingon sa paligid at makinig sa isang tahimik na tinig ng puso't isipan. Oras ay mabilis at hindi mabibigil. Ilan ang pagtaloy ng lungkot, umarap at kumalas sa panaginip. May laman ang iyong kapalaran, meron pa ring taong sa iyo ay sasagip. Bitawan mo ang lubid at bumaba, hindi yan ang sagot, kapatid.
Hanggang kailan ka magtitiis? Hanggang kailan itatago ang inagtis? Huwag nawang mababayaan mawala ang kulay ng iyong mundo. Hawakan mo aking kamay, harapin ang buhay ng sabay. Hawakan mo aking kamay, harapin ang buhay ng sabay. Hawakan mo aking kamay, harapin ang buhay ng sabay. Hawakan mo aking kamay, harapin ang buhay ng sabay. Hawakan mo aking hanggang kailan ka magtitiis? Hawakan mo aking hanggang kailan itatago sabay. Hawakan mo aking huwag nawang mababayaan mawala ang kulay ng iyong buhay sabay.
All right. See? Nice song, nice song. Chill na saktong talagang ako I appreciate it. So
yeah, may comment si Kintab Talas.
Kintab Talas. What's up, guys? Right, thank you for watching, guys, and for sharing. And Kirin, I just want to say that my mom pala is saying hello to you. She's watching using the other link, kaya wala siya dito. All right, my mom's watching.
Thank you. Good evening.
Mula nung nag-pandemic at nagkaroon tayo ng mga ganito sa streamer din, mas madali na sila makapanood. Di ba?
That's right.
Okay.
Online lang. Facebook lang.
All right. And then, so, for the third song,
third song is...
Ito yung Keep on Falling, the one that we talked about earlier kanina as for SVC. So ano nga pala, habang inaayos ni DJ Raymond, ng SVC ba may plano pang ulit? Kasi alam ko 5 years ago, you guys did a single, no? Was that supposed, weren't you guys supposed to do like an EP for that? Pero hindi natuloy or ano ba yun?
Yeah,
doon?
Unfortunately, hindi rin yung schedules medyo busy yung iba. But good news is we're coming out with a new single next month.
Nice.
Wow.
This was supposed to be part of that EP. Sa 6 kasi na plano namin na kanta. tatlo lang yung nagawa namin. So ito yung pangatlong kanta. So we're gonna put it out next month under
Nice.
my record label, of course, Music Hall and Universe. So that's gonna come out probably basta after Holy Week.
Oo, so okay yun, di ba? Another one na pwedeng naaabangan namin for sure. And so again, so those who are just joining us now, Rye has his label Music Colony and he's working with Warner Music Philippines now. Ngayon, balikan natin yung isa niyang lumang kanta from Sun Valley Crew. Here it is. It's called Keep on Falling.
I can't keep myself from falling. Now where I'm going, I just keep on falling back again. I can't keep myself from falling. Now where I'm going, I just keep on falling back again.
I refuse to let emotions take control of my life. I gotta stand and watch my back to understand what's right. Cause there's times it's really hard, I'm just trying to get mine. If I die without lies, then I guess I'm living right. I've been through many mistakes that I'm losing my sense of reality. This gravity seems to be my friend in this world gone crazy. Try to make a difference just to please everybody. So tell me, can you see the weakness inside, the tears I try to hide? One moment that I crave, I give it up with my life. But who's listening? My Jesus, can't you hear? These questions that have will make everything clear. This man is looking for some answers.
I can't keep myself from falling. Now where I'm going, I just keep on falling back again. I can't keep myself from falling. Now where I'm going, I just keep on falling back again.
Almost touch you with my fingers so close, only to see that it should slip away. Lord, lead me through another day in slow motion, through this garden. Cause I can't trust myself even enough to speak. Empty words in this moment in time. Calm in the middle of the storm is what I'd rather be. Mentality is still individuality like deep waters. The soul in my cup overflow like me on the microphone. I see life like an hourglass. Experience is sand, slipping, and so the hustle goes. 9 to 5 and shows, enterprise cash flow in the studio. We intercontinental.
I can't keep myself from falling. Now where I'm going, I just keep on falling back again. I can't keep myself from falling. Now where I'm going, I just keep on falling back again.
Die without believing. See them snakes ready to bite. Shot through a small but just performing. A rebel might imagine all the blows of life throws at you. Like when am I gonna get paid for the work I do? Or how long should I reach the top of the corporate ladder? Yeah, it matters, cause I got people depending on me. Time survivor, conduct a heist, focus on the wealth and get my money, make sure nobody know and see me, make the law hate me. The third world crisis, that's the best excuse. Money sucked out the economy, creates poverty. Who wants to implement rules is the first to break them, keep forgiving them, and expect no changes to come.
Keep on falling, keep on falling, keep on falling back again. Keep on falling, 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 keep on falling back again. Keep on falling, keep on falling, keep on falling back again. Keep on falling, keep on falling, keep on falling back again. I can't keep myself from falling. Where I'm going, I just know I'm falling back again. I can't keep myself from falling. Where I'm going, I just know I'm falling back
All right. So that was Keep on Falling. Sino yung singer na girl?
Si Wela yun. Si Wela.
Si Wela.
Oo. Yung kabanda ko din sa Chilities before.
Ladies, yes, of course, Wella. Yeah, you guys, she was the one singing dun sa album nung 2004, di ba? Siya yung gumagawa
Yeah.
talaga ng mga chorus. That's the same album, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So those are 3 songs from different decades, so to speak.
Part
not
of his
necessarily-
musical journey. Yeah,
Oo.
part of the musical journey of Russ Rye. Yeah. Pero yun ang mga music that you would love to hear when you want to wind down the day ba? Diba? After a toxic, a very stressful day at work, or diba, kung anong ginagawa. Then you want to chill, want to relax, yun ang music.
Kaya kaya Chilities no? Bagay na bagay si Wella yung boses talaga niya. It's just that. It's chill. So, but yeah, so if the listeners, if you guys appreciated that, yan yung tunog ni Rai, di ba? The different sounds, yung present ngayon, nakasama si Keija, and of course yung solo niya. But there's a common sound, there's a common element to the instrumentals. So you want to talk about how your preference as a music producer, like what do you really love to do as a music producer?
Well, preference of music, like I just love hopefully creating good music. No, the goal is always to. Sinasabi ko nga to, the goal is always to try to create something that would be considered as timeless, classic, something that if you create it today, play it probably, 15, 20 years from now, kids from that era will now appreciate that, no? So yun yung ultimate goal, no? But while producing, it's not really about, I don't think of anything else but just creating what I want. Doon nag-uumpisa, no? Wala akong iniisip na ito para to sa wala akong pakialam. Ang importante sa akin at the moment when I create is what I want to put out. That's it. Pero syempre may mga ibang trabaho pag may bayad pwede nating break. But me as a producer, that's always yun yung sistema ko, yun yung ginagawa ko.
Yes.
And until now, that's what I do. But with me keeping a really open ear, open mind, open eyes, open everything, so that everything that I see and I still learn until today. We've been in the business for 20 plus years now, but I can definitely say that I still don't know everything, and I still love learning every day. You learn something. So yun yung akin. As a producer, that's what my mindset is always that. What do I want?
Yan. So, thank you so much, Rai, for sharing your music videos. No? And of course, your time is a short interview about your journey as a musician and now a producer and part of Warner Music Philippines, the label. Congratulations on that, di ba? Sana, yun nga, makahanap ka nung sa sign mo dalawa for this year and, moving forward to be able to add on to the quality ng music na ilalabas. No? I look forward to that. So, yun nga.
Swerte, no? Yung mapipili niya. Because Warner, as far as I know, is wanting to go global. Global OPM sila di ba?
Ayos.
It is. If you don't know, but Warner has been known to be really about good music. All the other stuff.
Very choosy sila. They don't just sign up artists. They're very choosy.
So that it's one thing that's making my task medyo mahirap, no? Kasi
more challenging.
like I can't really just sign anybody. I have to make sure that it delivers. The artist delivers really good quality music so that it coincides with whatever one is representing. Hindi pwedeng hindi. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, thank you kay Mark. He just sent us 35 stars. Thank you so much, Mark, for that.
Mark Ryan Cabal, maraming salamat sa iyo, bro. He's
right.
I know he's
very
probably part of.
Yeah, very inspiring yung journey mo. from from
Oo.
SBC, still doing the thing that you love, and talagang growing pa. Pero if there's one takeaway that we can learn from what you said, yung the fact that you don't never stop learning, no? Every day you want to do things, pero you still want to learn, That's maybe that's one of your mga staying power mo, yung key to your staying power.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
it's not just with it's not just with music. And think about, I always believe in the saying, once you think you are, you're not. Ang ibig sabihin nun,
Oo.
kung tingin mo magaling ka na,
Ay,
hindi ka magaling.
exactly,
So
mismo.
that's what I
Oo.
impart with sa mga anak ko, dalawang anak ko, and it forces you to strive harder, strive
Oo.
better, strive
Yeah.
and learn, diba? So it doesn't make sense that you settle for whatever you have right now. But yeah.
I agree. I agree because if your mindset is, you're satisfied at where you're at and you think you're already at your peak, no, hindi naman sa nagyayabang ka, pero it's always, as you're living life, you should always be open to learning new things. I agree
Exactly.
with that mindset, diba?
Everybody
It's
does that, even the great ones,
Of course.
If you talk about the jazz artists na nagre-reinvent yung diba?
Mm.
It's you'll see that like artists pumutok,
Oo.
nag-reinvent kasi they wanna grow, and then all yung fans nila,
Exactly.
yung fan base nila nagre-react, ba't mo ginawa yan?
Shock.
Pero they don't,
Shock.
they don't know that they're just trying to reinvent themselves, and they're trying to learn,
Mm.
diba? So,
That's
yeah.
right. Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you reach
Kaya,
the top, di ba? Especially when you think that you reach the top, there's no way on the other way but to go down. Kaya, di ba? Don't
yeah,
ever think that
true.
you've got it
Correct.
made kasi wala nang
Correct.
pupuntahan yan. Pababa ka na pagka ganun ang mindset mo.
True,
Oo.
true, true. Totoo din yan. Totoo yan. Tama yan. Tama yan. So you always leave room for few more steps to go up.
Always.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Staying positive and staying, being a sponge, learning and, putting your formula and your mark, di ba, your brand, para
Yeah.
to make a difference, di ba?
Yeah,
And,
yeah. 'Cause- yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead, please, go ahead.
No. I was about to say, because in my case, kasi I never, whatever I do right now and what I've been doing for the past 20 plus years, I've learned that from not from books, not from schools, but it's about me learning. I've learned that from observation and really, application. You're being there, and so it's that. And I'm still doing that. I still I'm still amazed by what other, even the kids right now, kasi nga madami ako nakakausap ng mga bagong musiko, mga gumagawa ng mga kanta, and I still learn. I'm like, okay. So it's still evolving, and it's still so it's yeah.
So, basically, DJ Raymond Rye or Juss Rye is a gising ang diwang person.
Yeah. Always
Oo.
there. Always
Oo,
open.
lagi. Hindi, may mga ganun kasing mga tao talaga eh. There are people like that talaga who's always woke.
Receptive.
Or,
You'll never go extinct pagka ganyan ka. Hindi ka magiging dinosaur. Right.
But this mindset, I've learned this lang. I started being very critical about everything that I see outside, only because parang you're just full of yourself, di ba? Pero through the years, you get over it. Siguro edad na din yan. And then you settle down, and then you try to absorb na lang everything and see. But also that's the reason why whenever I see kids medyo, I understand that. I understand where you're coming from.
Idealistic fan. It comes with,
on my end, I just see him, and I think na balang araw bibitaw. You learn that it's not always you. It's not, and the constant evolution of music is always going to be there. It's not about what you want. It's always about where it's going, diba? Hindi yung gusto mong music, yun yung tama. Music is very subjective,
Yeah, I agree.
People that, it's kind of, I always say this, it's parang yan, yung pizza na may pineapple, di ba? Some people like it, Some people
Yep.
don't, and the people that don't like it, you cannot force them to like that. And it's the
Yeah.
same thing with music. Whatever it is that person A likes may not be as effective or as good as for person B. So, but the good thing is we all live in this world. We're free to do whatever. We can be
Yeah.
creative. No one is gonna stop you.
Yeah, but that's the important thing is really knowing yourself and then realizing that whatever you
That's true.
contribute, di
No,
ba?
no, no, that's true. The journey is not about trying to find the perfect song or the perfect
Yeah.
progression. The journey is about really trying to find yourself and where you're going to be satisfied. And if
Yeah.
your mindset is not to be satisfied, imagine the things that you're going to do. Kasi it's non-stop, diba? Boom, 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 boom. But if you have that, hanggang dito lang ako, then it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Pag
And it
I
doesn't,
think
not just with music, in anything that you do in life.
in anything, yes. And then sabi mo nga kanina as a joke, no, I think it comes with age. Yes, and I think it does. It comes with wisdom kasi. It's part of
Correct.
wisdom, eh. As
Growing up, growing.
you grow up,
Maturing. Yeah.
correct, yeah, maturing. I think it's really part of it. And
As much as I hate to say yes to that, that's true.
it's true, di ba?
Diba? I mean,
At some point.
again, you won't last if you don't keep an open mind. That's the thing. There's so many people that I've already seen magagaling na artists, but are not here anymore. Not doing what they. I know for a fact that they're very passionate about what they do, pero hindi na nagtagal dahil they keep they're stuck to that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I was saying with the show. I try to always emphasize the importance of course, knowing yourself first, and then realizing your role in your community, your family, your community, and then society. And I think that's a very good analogy yung sinabi mo as an artist as well, as a musician, because as artists, whether you're in the hip hop community or not, you have that power and the talent to really record history through the music you put out. You're subconsciously or consciously really recording the sign of the times. So when you're doing that and you realize you're conscious about it and you're intentional about it, it will come with the territory that you're going to realize it's not just about you. You're gonna know, hey, it's going to be about everything else. It's just not me, diba? So yeah, what's up, D-Jack? That's our friend, D-Jack.
Napindot ko eh. I was preparing it. I clicked it pala. DJ. Yeah.
Kaibigan natin po yan. Kasama natin. Si D-Jack po.
What's up? Fan of the main source here.
Yes.
Boy, ayos. Natagal na nun for those who don't know, the main source is my radio show back in kailan ko ba simulan yun? 2006 until 2010 I had that show. It's a hip-hop show that I did for
107? Ano yan?
Wave nung una.
Wave.
No. I was with Wave and then tapos lumipat ako ng 92.3, yung U92 back then. Yeah.
Si ano kasi, Rai, si DJ kasi
salamat.
a beat producer. He's also a beat maker producer. Kaya he follows.
Nice.
Kaya alam niya, di ba? Alright, so since 6:06 na, let's go into that short discussion, no? Maganda yung usapan natin with Rai. So, it's here's just a question.
Ito pa yung question. Let's flash it on the screen now.
Yes. So, ito lang, Rai, how do you celebrate women or girls? So, women and girls. So, adults and young kids in your life when International Women's Day and Women's History Month come every year. Do you give any...
How do I celebrate it?
Yes.
Me personally, kasi I don't believe in occasional celebrations. What do I mean?
Nice.
Those one-off celebrations just to... I celebrate my wife, my mom, and all those people that are all the female people or all the female in my life every day.
Yes.
So
nice.
Not just because of the Woman Month or whatever. It doesn't make. I don't believe in it.
All right.
It's
Well,
a
let's
reminder,
Lifestyle, no?
diba? It's a reminder. It's a good reminder for everyone. But me
Yeah.
personally, if you're gonna ask me, I don't need that.
because it's a norm na eh. Norm na sa'yo na araw-araw or as much as you can, di ba?
Yeah, we should,
That's
diba?
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's great to hear. What about you, DJ Raymond? How do
Oh
you,
yeah,
I know
tama
you,
siya.
you
I
answered
agree
this
with
before.
Yeah, I agree with Rai. Kasi, when you respect, kasi I have six sisters actually. I don't have a,
Wow.
we are seven in the family, six sisters. So I grew up with with girls, no? So I know how it is to understand them, we got to respect. I have a wife. I don't have a daughter. I have a son and a grandson. Pero, it has to be part of our lifestyle. Daily, intentionally understanding them, loving them, taking good care of the women in our lives, and of course, the other women. Di ba? Sabi ko nga last week, we should look at women not as sex objects, no? But
Yeah.
as like, tandaan natin, remember, we have our mom. We have
Oh,
sisters, we have
yes.
moms, di ba? We have daughters. So we
Grandmother.
should look at them with respect and love and care, of course.
Always remembering that they also have something to say. And,
Yeah.
always the respect is
Yeah,
always,
consider that. Oh, factor in their inputs in our household, di ba, in our family, at work, everywhere. You have to factor all in yung kanilang mga input sa buhay natin.
all
That's
right.
respecting women.
And
Okay.
I'm always going to ask this question every week this month kasi we
Okay.
have to emphasize. And I think, me, I would always give emphasis on that. And I did start Women's Business Hip Hop, in 2012 officially, because that's one way for me to really, recognize and show respect to my co-artists in the community here in the hip hop community, and even the singers, to gather everybody who's been making a difference on their own and come together as a collective. And even if we're not active anymore as Women's Business Hip Hop, I'm always going to do whatever I can to just, push it. May not be like before, but that's just me saying we will always be present and always be giving input and contribution to society. So I think I mentioned this last week that I feel that the Philippines is still behind when it comes to, as a nation to really, give equality to women and not just here, even in other nations, we know that. So we're
Asia,
always going to
medyo
speak
ganyan.
about
We're
it.
behind.
Yeah.
Asia, almost all
Oh,
Asian countries are behind.
yes. So
Ideal, kasi, the ideal nation or like state is yung European Union. Yeah, dyan talaga. Medyo
talaga naman.
socialist democrat. Yeah.
Tsaka mga talaga liberal. I mean, if we're gonna go political, some nations think that for the women to really make a difference, it has to be approached politically. It's sometimes not just a lifestyle issue, but that's for another day to discuss, no? Because it's gonna be a long discussion. But the next question, Rai, kasi 6:10 na, no? Dito tayo medyo magtagal ng konti. To you personally, what is the most difficult problem you see our country is facing now in 2021? So we already know the pandemic and all that. To you personally, anong palagay mo talaga yung it doesn't have to be one only.
But in reality, there's so many.
Oh yeah.
The fact is, we don't know where to start. Kasi whatever you say, whatever we tell people, whenever we tell people to start with yourself and all that, but again, parang chicken and egg yan, no? But there's so many things that we have to fix that we can't. We're in a state where we don't know where to start anymore. So how do I deal with that na lang siguro instead of knowing what is wrong, I fight for what is right. That's it. It's the same thing with my family. It's just about right or wrong. And it's the same thing with me with being female and male. I don't see that division. I don't see so I don't have any color. I'm not
that's good.
yellow. I'm not brown. I'm not red. I'm not blue. I'm for right. So I keep that mind state. I keep that belief that if you stay within the right side, then there's probably nothing gonna go wrong with whatever you do. So that's the thing. Yun yung kulang sa atin gumawa ng tama. If there's
Yeah.
anything, kasi halos lahat. We,
Oo.
even trying to figure out who's right or wrong, hindi na natin alam. Diba? Grabe. Diba?
Kasi,
Ang dami
I think-
nagsasabing tama siya, dahil nagsasabing mali siya, and it's, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard.
So it's about moral compass na rin talaga. Siyempre.
Yeah, we're built to understand those. It's no brain. Elementary yan di ba? Anong tama, anong mali.
Tama.
And
Very basic.
why do we even have to complicate things? Let's stick to that and let's see let's see how it's gonna work out. Kasi we're overcomplicating things. We're really and it's only because may mga ibang hangarin kasi mga ibang tao, and that's the reason why wala nangyayari kasi they're not sincere. They know for a fact that it's not the right actions, pero they still do it.
Kasi nga may agenda, they have their own agendas, and
yeah. Yung friend ko nag-message, apathy daw sa kanya. Kahit hindi daw siya tinatanong. Kahit hindi daw siya. Nakikinig si Chris yung Chris Diaz. So what's wrong with what's the problem with 2020? And that's it. Not being able to figure out what's right or what's wrong.
Very basic, very simple answer, pero if you really dissect it, it's true. Kasi, because of the technology na rin, and the power of persuasion of so many other people, it's really becoming, sometimes when itong tao to, kung hindi strong ang resolve mo, madali kang madadala. Kahit alam mo ng tama, feeling mo tama, pero kapag ikaw nadala, na sway, or may agenda kang iba, or napasama ka sa mga taong may ibang agenda, wala. Kakalimutan mo yung alam mong tama. Oo. And I think you're right. I think that is the basic answer to that question, but it's very deeply rooted. And that's why I think we're stuck, as a nation. Sabi mo nga kanina, we don't know what to do. We don't know what we're doing na dapat we do know it. Kasi...
I mean, the right, we can't see clearly anymore, diba? Na ito, the wrong is now right. The right is now being conceived as wrong. Diba?
Nagsishift.
Ang hirap na. Ang hirap na.
All right. Well, it is DJ Raymond, ikaw. You wanna add on to that before we end the show?
Yeah. Okay. So, sa akin kasi, syempre, basically, what we need to do is change should start from ourselves. Diba? Ganun lang. Kasi, the other things we cannot control, everything's beyond our control. Just control ourselves and follow, as Christians, diba? Just follow what we need to follow. Follow the law, be law-abiding citizens, respect others, no? And, change should come from within, sa sarili natin.
All right. And to end that, again, I agree with both, it's really knowing what is right and doing what's right. Kasi sobrang lalim na ng mga problema at sobrang laki na. At kung talagang idadissect mo pa, nawala si Rai, babalik yan. Na idadissect mo pa, talagang maraming pag-uusapan.
Nakakalito lang lalo, Tsaka nakainis, nakagalit.
Tsaka kulang ang oras.
Chill na lang tayo. Chill na lang tayo para, and
it's important.
Tama sabi mo kanina, moral compass. Kailangan talaga, siyempre, as Christians tayo, alam natin, we should follow, ano yung word ni God, yung biblical principles, dun tayo, di ba?
Yes,
para mas safe tayo. Ayan, good to see you back.
Yes.
Oo, nawala.
Napindot ba or something?
Luminaw yung ano mo.
Pag pinindot mo pala yung back, nawawala.
Alright.
Iba.
Okay.
So, yun, at least ngayon, alam ko na. Pag naka-StreamYard ka, huwag kang magbaback. May natutunan ulit ako.
Diba? And now, Streamer, it's very simple to use, di ba? Gagamit mo rin sa kung may gagawin ka man ng mga future
Oo,
shows.
ang dami. Lahat ngayon, no? Puro team.
Oo.
Puro ganito, grabe.
Oo.
Ang dami
Ano
na
nga eh.
meron ngayon yung restream. Maganda yung restream.
Bago.
Dami. Oo,
may
dami.
For personal
Alright.
pages. Personal accounts pwede. Okay, so baka meron pang gusto i-promote, right? Juss Rye.
Oh, yes.
Oo.
Your last...
Just that, watch out for the new single of SVC coming out mid-April. And
exciting.
also, yung mga projects under Music Colony Records, we're starting that soon. So, salamat sa inyo sa pag-imbita sa akin dito.
Salamat, Rai. And let me know, kung ano yung hinahanap mong artist, baka may maibato ko sa'yo. May refer ko sa'yo sa mga kilala kong magagaling. Diba?
Pa-audition na yata si Rai.
Oo. Alright.
Ayoko audition eh. Mas maganda yung magic na discovery, di ba, na hindi binigay sa'yo. Di ba? Parang,
ay, malalaman mo kasi. You will feel
it by your gut feeling. And instinct mo as a producer, I know you have it. You know it.
And
sana.
Yes, good luck, Rai, and thank you again so much for your time this afternoon. And again, this video will be on Facebook forever and on YouTube. So, na-download ko rin to syempre para may kopya tayo. And thank you to everybody who tuned in today, watched, and shared the video and commented. Don't forget, next Saturday we'll be back again 5 o'clock to 6:15 with DJ Raymond, and I'm not sure who my guest is yet. So again, maraming salamat. And for our final song, this is actually an old song na shinare sa akin ng groupmate ko from For East Flavor, si Von. It was part of a compilation album they put out in 2009 pa. So audio lang ito. And dahil nga sa Women's Month now, it's a song called Inay. It's by a young female rapper called J1. I think she's female kasi yun yung boses eh. Featuring my groupmate Lazy Fu. So that's to end the show. Maraming salamat, DJ Raymond and Rai. And ingat tayo.
Thank you, Jug. And also to all who are still in the show, like DJ Angela, God bless everyone.
Yes.
Thank you sa'yo.
God bless.
All right.
God bless everybody. Stay safe.
Yes, doon sa nag-set ng stars sa HTV Philippines. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Mike Ryan Kabala. Fan natin yan, Rai. Okay. Or following natin.
Oo nga,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Salamat sa iyo, Inay. Salamat sa aking buhay. Ikaw ang nagpatunay na ang buhay ay may kulay. Salamat sa iyong gabay. Ilaw ka ng aking buhay. Taglay ko iyong mga payo sa aking paglalakbay.
Mula sa mundo, mainit na haplos. Mula kay Inay, pagmamahal na taos lubos. Tila langit ang kasiyahan. Isang munting anghel, biyaya ng kaitaasan. Inarga at pilit na iginagapang. Sa hirap ng buhay, walang alinlangan. Luha, pawis ang dugo, ang puhunan sa terribling kalagayan. Baka sa mukha ang katapangan. Mabigyan lang ng magandang bukas. Kahit kamatay na harapin, hindi tatakas. Dama ko ang lahat ng mga bagay. Sa mga sakripisyo mo, Inay. Puyat at halos, hindi ka makatulog. Ikaw ang bantay ko sa himbing ng aking pagtulog. Tumitibok ang puso, waring nagsasabi, mahal kita, anak, at sa lahat ay itatangi. Okay gaan at kisaya sa iyong piling. Sa iyong pag-aaruga, wala na akong mahihiling. Okay sarap, awit ng pagmamahal. Sa ugoy ng duyan, nais kong magtagal.
Salamat sa iyo, Inay. Salamat sa aking buhay. Ikaw ang nagpatunay na ang buhay ay may kulay.
sa X-Crew Family and BFU Family. Sabay tayong makinig sa Edge TV kasama si Jug Hanilab. Enjoy!